Now that you have prepared your body internally, your next step is to cleanse your body externally, meaning cleansing the skin. You're going to start taking warm to hot soaking baths in bath salts and preferably in borax. You can do your first bath in Epsom salts just to loosen up any scabs or dry skin that you have. But thereafter, you really need to switch to 20 mule borax. This can be purchased right in your grocery store. And what you are going to do, if you have a standard size bathtub, is fill up 2 whole cups of borax and dissolve it in your bath water. Cover as much of your body as you can. Any part of your body that you cannot cover, soak a washcloth in the borax and lay it over your skin and just lay back and let it soak. It is safe to put this on your eyes. Just close your eyes and soak a washcloth and let that lay on your eyes. Have a mirror at your bathtub so that every half hour you can remove the washcloth from your face and look in the mirror to see if you have any worms exiting the pores in your eyelashes or even your eyelids or eyebrows. If you have an extra large tub, like a garden tub, use 4 cups of borax. Believe me, the first week that I did this treatment, along with my laundry, which you'll be using with borax, I used up 8 cartons of borax. So when you go to the grocery store, go ahead and buy a lot of borax. Get it ready because you are going to need it. Now, as worms exit your body, you need to take these to show it to your infectious disease specialist. So this is very important. Have a little jar of alcohol at your side. Have possibly a black spoon because the worms will be white. So you want to be able to scoop them up in the water, and then maybe something smaller to get them off of the spoon and into your alcohol. Your doctor will probably want to see proof, especially of a worm. In fact, my infectious disease specialist told me that many of his Lyme disease patients have brought him buckets of bugs on tape. However, the worms always dry up and disintegrate. So he has never seen an actual white worm. Unfortunately, when I started my bath, I was unprepared, so I did not secure one of the larger worms to show him. So be prepared to show your doctor. Alright, what about your scalp? Your scalp will need some zinc oxide on it, and that's very easily done by shampooing with Head and Shoulders. Okay, it has 1% zinc oxide. However, I found that after having worms exiting my pores, my scalp was so itchy I was afraid of what was coming out of there. And so what I did was I covered my scalp in herbal oil. You can buy a whole container like this at Walmart for about $6. It's in the ethnic section. Usually black people use oil on their hair. And I found this one. It's called Africa's Best, and it's loaded with all kinds of different herbs. You can use it on your body, hair, scalp, and nails. Okay, if you're not going to work the next day, you can just oil up your scalp and your hair and tie it up on your head and just let that oil soak there all day and all night. When you have finished your bath, just rinse off and dry. You can spritz your body with apple cider vinegar, which may be helpful, but the most helpful thing is to cover your whole body in zinc oxide cream. Now, zinc is in typical diaper rash cream, but diaper rash cream usually only has 10% zinc oxide. So this is not going to be as effective as the zinc oxide that you can obtain from your pharmacy. This zinc oxide is 20% or 200 milligrams. You can see I've used this one up and 2 more are on order. I suggest you buy several tubes of zinc oxide to begin so that you don't have to keep running back getting more, because given 5 to 7 days you will see that this zinc oxide really does dry up any little Morgellons critters that are on your skin. So I am using the 20% zinc oxide cream all over my body. I also put it on my eyes, although it says to not get it in your eyes. Just put a thin layer on your fingertips and then spread it over your eyelids and your eyelashes. When you do that, before going to bed, put on a pair of pajamas that covers your arms and your legs. That will keep the zinc oxide on your skin. It'll keep it from rubbing off onto your bedclothes. And also it will keep you from exposing any of these Morgellons creatures to your spouse or your pet who might be sleeping with you. Now, once you've started all this process, these worms really get kicked up and they seem to get aggravated. And you may observe some coming out of your nostrils, and your nostrils might really be itching and irritating. So get a Q-tip and get some menthol, like Vicks Vapor Rub, and use your Q-tip to coat the inside of your nostrils. Don't double dip in there. You don't want to infect another family member. Use a clean side for the other nostril. You can also put a thin layer of this in your ears, as you might feel biting sensations in your ears. But just use a little bit of that. Don't get a lot of that Vicks in your ears. If worms start coming out your throat, you'll start to cough. You'll get kind of a dry throat. Get a mirror with a flashlight and look at the back of your throat. If you see big white pimples developing on your skin, that's a worm. And I actually observed a worm in the matter of 2 days unfold and stretch out, and I could see a half-inch worm in the back of my throat. And they squirm and keep you awake at night, and they're just torturous. What you can do for that is use cough drops that contain menthol. It is the menthol that these worms do not like. So it settles them down and they go away. So have plenty of menthol cough drops on hand. This will be an agonizing experience for the first few days, but this is what you need to do to start the process.